All right, so some successful fundraisers that I've done is I did a medical trip to India where I did a lot of Ayurvedic medicine. I went to like, you name it, any healer you could go to in India, I went to them. So, and I did a GoFundMe for that. So the GoFundMe, they charge about 30 cents per donation, and then they are a 2.9%. So that's how much you're out. Obviously, that's coming out of the donations, but it's just something to think about. I think they're, and then I did stem cells for $7,000. Michelle, you had a question or no? No. All right, if you guys have a question, just jump in, okay? Then I did a stem cells, which was $7,000. I used Facebook Fundraiser. So they do also 30 cents per donation, and then it's a 2.6, that has to be a percent sign, not a dollar, percent of the donation. So the big difference between that I found between GoFundMe, besides the 0.3% difference, is that it was easier for me to post stuff in my Facebook, because that's really where I have my following, is in my Facebook. And then also, and then now I have a fundraiser going on for my electrode shorts that I use. So instead of putting electrodes on my legs, it's a pair of wearable shorts that I can wear, so that I use them for spasms, I use them for nerve pain. So I'm fundraising a little bit for that. Some of the reasons that I think I was successful is that I've built a following like over time since the beginning of my accident. I've always been updating people, and I put everything out there. I'm very vulnerable. I'm very like open about like my bowel, my bladder, everything I'm going through. I try to keep it positive, but I think because I'm very vulnerable and I tell people things that are going on, I think that's what helps people stay connected, because I'm really kind of building the story for them. And maybe Sunny, you can talk to this too, about what like kind of brings people and keeps people in the loop. And then I've demonstrated commitment and determination. So I keep posting like all the time and giving them updates, and everything with like spinal cord injury, as like you guys know, like it's the littlest thing that I want to try to celebrate, and I give them that. Even if like I have sensation one day but maybe I don't have it the next, I still celebrate it, because then they can see like, oh, okay, we're doing this. And then like telling people like when you're going to therapy, all the little things that we do that people just don't get it. And once people understand what it's like to like live our lives, you know, I think they feel like really inspired, and then that's what helps them give. And they're like, oh, I don't have to deal with that every day. Or, you know, some stranger helps you on the street, you know, just like different things that people are like, oh, I never thought about that, or I didn't know that people had to deal with that. So it's the consistent updates, also with like videos and pictures to help people really like visualize what you're going through and the different things that you've done. So just being like trying to tell like your inspiring story and your honest story. I think sometimes like maybe you don't think maybe you're an inspiring person, but dealing with what you deal with every day, you are. Every day that you get out of bed and like you take on your spinal cord injury is a day that you're inspiring for somebody that doesn't have to do it. So, and that's what honestly my following has taught me, that the more I share, the more I'm out there with people, the more it actually helps me to want to recover even more, because I get so much positive feedback from people. Do you guys have any questions before I have Sunny start with Help Hope Live?
Nope.
Yeah, cool. All right. I have your presentation in here. Do you want me just to do it? Or do you want me to make you a host?
Yeah, if you can make me a host, and then I could go, I'll be able to, you know, hit my pace and all.
Yep. Okay, let me do it. Got it. Made you host.
Okay, let me shoot.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did.
Here.
Learning new things with Zoom right now.
Let's see. Sorry, guys, bear with me. You did make me a host? Because I can't, oh, here we go. I don't have a share screen option. Oh, now I do. I was staring
All
right
right.
at it.
Yeah, no worries. Nikki, where are you from?
I'm living in Georgia. What happened?
Oh, okay, you're in Georgia. Cool.
Yeah.
So Sunny is on the East Coast, and then I think Candace and Michelle were all in.
All right, can you guys see this? Jenny, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. All right, well, first off, like I said before, just really thankful you guys allowed me into your space tonight. But also, Jenny, I mean, like, you pretty much almost did part of my job for me with your presentation there. That was awesome. I really appreciate that lead in. So as I said before, I am Sunny Mullen. I am the outreach manager for Help Hope Live. We are a national nonprofit here in, oh, someone's in the waiting room. So do you want me to, I'll admit
Yes,
them.
please let them in.
Yeah. Yeah. So Help Hope Live, we're in Philadelphia. We were actually founded by a heart transplant doctor and his wife at Temple University in the early 80s, helping their patients pay for their heart transplants. And so our first 20 years of existence were all about helping transplant patients. And then in the early 2000s, we had a local student here in the Philadelphia region get injured and knew our model of community-based fundraising and asked if we could do the same thing for the injury and illness community. So we pivoted ourselves a bit, became known as Help Hope Live, and started helping this community, which we really love being able to assist. Let me see. So like I said, it is our mission to support community-based fundraising for people with unmet medical and related expenses due to cell and organ transplants, catastrophic injuries, and catastrophic illnesses. And what we do is quite literally in our name. We help ease the financial burden of a medical crisis. We provide hope at a time of overwhelming need. And we support patients to live life as fully as possible. So, like I said, we have a rich history, not only here in Philadelphia, but all across the country. We assist all 50 states and all ages of individuals. Just last year alone, we were able to assist over 450 new families to start fundraising in their communities. We helped pay out over 28 wheelchair accessible vans, over 500 rehab and PT visits, along with so much more. So we really value creating this community with our clients. And, you know, why do people come use us? What is the advantage to using Help Hope Live to fundraise? These are our three main points, and my personal favorite being personal support. So what we do is we set individuals up with a campaign page on our website and a one-on-one client services coordinator that gives them all the tools necessary to go out and put on successful fundraisers. And once they do that, they raise the funds. The funds come to Help Hope Live and our Help Hope Live assets, so that they should not affect any of your asset-based benefits or become taxable income to your family. And so that's where we hit all three of these points. The personal support that our coordinators can provide you comes in all different shapes and sizes. We can help you write your story for your campaign page. We can help you write appeal letters. We can help you create flyers for your fundraisers. You know, plan your fundraisers A to Z. We have a finance team that takes in all of your medical bills to help pay them out. So we have that Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 personal support that you really won't find anywhere else. And with the nonprofit status, all of our donations are tax deductible, and anyone donating is eligible for a matching grant if their employer has a matching grant program. And then, like I mentioned, because we manage all of the funds and everyone is donating to Help Hope Live in your honor, they should not affect any of your asset-based benefits or become taxable income to you. So these are our three main points as to what the advantage is to working with Help Hope Live. But believe me,
Sunny, can I just say, so
Please, yeah.
I just wanted to say something is like when people donated to me because I wasn't using your organization, so everything that people donated to me wasn't tax deductible. So that is like another huge benefit to using Help Hope Live compared to just using like Facebook donation or GoFundMe.
Absolutely. Yeah. So because we are a nonprofit, that is something that, you know, your donors get that. And then also one thing that, you know, because we are a nonprofit and we've been around for almost 40 years, we also have 16 years of 4-star Charity Navigator rating. So people, we have a lot of trust in our organization. People trust that we're doing the right thing with the funds, that they know that they're donating toward your medical expenses. And another reason we do that is we medically verify everyone we work with. So every client has a doctor or a nurse or some sort of medical profession sign off on the condition so that we know we're helping them fundraise for the right reasons. And so this is just another level of trust and reliability within your community, because some of those other platforms, there really isn't any way to know. You know, you say you're fundraising for one thing, but how do we really know that? We're here to show that you can trust what we're doing. And so our campaign pages, much like things you've seen before, you know, our coordinators can help you write your appeal story. Your community can come here and share their support. You can share your updates. As Jenny said, really sharing updates and keeping your campaign page updated is very important in getting donations. People want to know that you're, you know, what you're doing day to day, what you're doing with their donations. If you got a brand new piece of equipment, you can put pictures here. You can post videos. All of that you can do on this campaign page. And we do find that campaign pages that are updated more frequently do have a little more traffic and do a little better with donations. And as you can see also, we're fully mobile compatible. So, you know, people can easily donate from their phone as well. And you can list your thermometer if you want to. You don't have to. So we can also make your campaign page private. If you don't want people to be able to actively search for you and you only want to work within your private community, whatever helps you, you know, whatever you need to do, we can help you with that. And so what are some of the things we can help you fundraise for? This list is kind of a living, fluid list because we're constantly getting new things mentioned to us. But at the same point, these are the main things we work with. We pay for equipment. So wheelchairs, modified vehicles, home modifications, standing frames, a lot of the things you guys already mentioned, the rewalk system or the Bioness system, you know, exoskeletons. It's durable medical equipment is definitely one of our top expenses that we pay out, as well as really caregiving expenses is the top expense we pay out for all of our clients across all three categories. You know, insurance premiums, service animals. That's not just service dogs. We have a client that has a service cat. Believe me, I'm not a cat person, but I'm a service cat. So, you know, it's funny. So whatever you need, and if something's not on our list, come to us with it. Because if it's medically related to your condition, we want to help you get it. So we have a board, we have a grants review committee on our board. We bounce things up to them all the time. So we're here to help with that. You know, we also do help with the quality of life things like assistive technology, activity-based rehab, which isn't covered by insurance, as I'm sure you all know. You know, experimental therapies such as, you know, Jenny going to India. We've had clients go to India. We can certainly help with a lot of those things. So this is just a short smattering of some of the things that we cover with the funds that are raised in your honor. And it's easy to do. So, you know, you go out, you fundraise, the funds come to Help Hope Live. There are funds available for you. So you get this fund request form. It lives on your campaign page, so it's easily downloadable, or we can mail them to you, whatever you guys use. I mean, just if you don't use technology, that's fine. If you do, even easier. You can fill this out online and send it in with a copy of your medical bill. We generally do prefer to pay directly to the vendor so that we relieve any of your financial stress. But sometimes we understand that a bill needs to be paid up front. So we can work with you on that and reimburse you with a receipt. We have the fund request email that gets you right to the finance department. And like it says, we processed over 1,000 fund requests last year. We're still processing fund requests. It's, you know, it's still a hard time, you know, with COVID and all of that, but medical expenses don't stop. So we're still here processing and working for our clients. Fundraising help. What do our client services coordinators do? Like I mentioned, a lot of these things. They can help you write your stories. They create press releases, help create these beautiful flyers, social media campaigns. They are really your boots on the ground in Philadelphia. We do pretty much as we can from our computer, and then you take it from there within your community. So we can really set you up to be very successful. The flyers that our coordinators create are just beautiful. So it's stuff like that that you shouldn't have to worry about, and we're here to do that for you. And, you know, we do have a lot of partners. This is just a small sampling at this point. You know, we just came out with a partners discount page where we've been meeting with a lot of vendors that are offering discount codes to our clients to purchase their items. So we have a discount code page on our website. We also just came out with a major resource directory for all of our clients that, you know, there's a lot of times our clients will ask us a question that we don't really have an answer for. We have a resource directory now that we can refer them to and see if maybe there's another organization that can help them. Just because we might not have the answer doesn't mean someone else shouldn't be able to help them. We're really here to help the full person as much as possible. So with the partners that we do have right now, we do offer a lot of great opportunities. So United Spinal, they're a great organization that refers a lot of clients to us and is a great resource for our clients. VMI Vans has been a great resource this year, a great partner. They give our clients $1,000 rebate after they raise, if you fundraise at least $3,500 toward your van, you purchase your van as a Help Uplift client, you will receive $1,000 rebate. And the same with AMS Vans is a $500 rebate. So those are some great van companies, as well as Mobility Works, that when you purchase your van as a Help Uplift client, you get 3 years of their Protection Works program for free. So just a few things that we can offer our clients. Another one is Josh Basil. He is such a great guy out of DC. He's a disability rights advocate and lawyer that assists individuals to get back to work and navigate having Medicaid, Medicare, and the restrictions on income that they put, and to then navigate going back to work, having an income, and making it work for you and the employer. He is wonderful. So we have a short survey on our website that you can take. It goes right to Josh. He'll help you answer any questions or direct you to a local office, a local WIPA office or Ticket to Work program. So it's just another opportunity that we're able to offer our clients. So a couple success stories that we've had with our clients. This is Paul Buckman. Fell in his bedroom, resulted in quadriplegia. And we were able to assist him to fundraise for a van. And not only did we help him fundraise for a van, but we helped him fundraise above and beyond for the van. So that was just one of the stories, as well as with Stephanie Golden. Injured in an ATV accident, we assisted him with a poker tournament that helped him fundraise for a stair lift, which I'm sure if you have stairs in your house, you know it's a bear. You know those stair lifts are not cheap either. So these are types of things that can really change your life. Vans and stair lifts, they give you the independence that you once had and that you really need day to day. So those are, you know, that's us in a nutshell. We've got I have a couple preambled questions that I always, you know, some things I always get asked, like, how do I get started? If you're interested in fundraising, it's very easy to get started with us. You would either call our 800 number and speak to a coordinator right away and have that first conversation, really see if this is the right program for you. If it is, they'll send you a welcome packet, and then you can complete the application. The application has the medical verification form in it, so you could send that out to your medical professional. There is a $25 donation that makes your campaign page go live on our website, and that comes from anyone within your community. And then you start fundraising, you're good to go. And you know, we're here to help you fundraise for your lifetime. There's no time limit to what we're doing, because we understand that you have medical expenses and you will have medical expenses the rest of your life. So we're here for that. You can also go straight to our website and click the Get Started button and start the application yourself, and that will trigger a phone call from a client services coordinator. And so we've talked about this a little bit already, but what makes us different, and I know someone already asked a little bit about this, what makes us different from other fundraising platforms. The three major points are the fact that donations are tax deductible because we are a nonprofit. The way that we manage the funds allows you to keep any of your asset-based benefits because they do not count towards your income. And the personal support that we are able to offer truly is bar none. That is something that is my personal favorite. You can get someone on the phone or email any day of the week, Monday through Friday, and they can help you with custom campaign materials, media and social support. Facebook fundraisers, as Jenny said, that's a big one on our end as well. So, you know, there's a lot of pluses in our Any fees? Jenny talked a little bit about the fees earlier with the fundraising she's done. So we do have currently a nominal 5% administration fee that comes out of all donations, but there is, and then there is a credit card fee, which is a 2.65. So, but your donors currently have, if they donate online, they have the opportunity to cover this fee for you. So we're finding that about 60% of donors are covering the fees within their donation. And then that allows the individual to benefit from more of the donation. So that's something we just rolled out in the last month or so, and it's become a really successful program. Beyond that, everything that we do for our clients is free of charge to the clients. We do not charge the individuals or your families anything for what we're doing. And, you know, what if I'm nervous about asking my friends for money? What if I don't know how to ask for help? An easy thing that we can get you started off with is a free fundraising personal video appeal that we give to all of our clients free of charge in the first month or two of becoming a client with us. And this gathers your pictures, your story, and it ends up being a personal ask from our executive director. So you don't have to feel like you're the one making the ask. You can share this with your community, put it on Facebook, do whatever you need to do. This is an easy way to kind of get your feet wet a little while you're planning your first fundraiser with your coordinator. And like I mentioned before, Facebook fundraising is a really easy way too. And we have a lot of clients that are very successful with the Facebook fundraising, if that's where your community is. And it's a very
I love this. Sorry, I love this video idea. That's awesome. That's really
great.
we
have a company that we're affiliated with that puts together these videos, and they're personalized with a message from our executive director. So it's awesome. Us making the ask on your behalf. So
yeah.
You know, what kinds of fundraisers are out there? We did over 350 fundraisers all across the country just last year. So all of our fundraisers are very specific depending on your community. You can do, you know, Stephanie did the poker tournament. We've done, there's nothing too big or too small. We had a client recently do a yard sale over 2 weekends, raised thousands of dollars. We have people who've raised $10,000 at a pasta dinner. And then we have clients who do annual golf tournaments or stuff along those lines. So it's, you know, percentage of sales nights at restaurants. Obviously things are looking very different right now. So we're pivoting a lot to virtual fundraisers. Bingo or trivia nights are really popular, watch parties for movies, buying gift cards from various restaurants, stuff like that. We're doing our best with our clients to meet them where they are within their community and to do what we can to keep them safe while still fundraising. So that's something that they're all working with their coordinators to pivot their plans. You know, obviously a lot of events are getting canceled or postponed, but we're still working as hard as we can to make sure that the fundraising is still happening. And so that's kind of us in a 15-minute nutshell. We're really happy that we're able to help the people we're able to help. There's a lot more out there that we're trying to get to, and that's my job. So I'm really excited that Jenny found me, that I'm able to talk to you ladies, and you know, I'm here if you ever need anything, if you have a question, if you want to be put in touch with a coordinator, whatever you guys need. But I'm good. I don't know, Jenny, if you need to take do you want me to make you host again or?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let me try to figure that out.
Thank you, Sonia.
There we go, make host. So yeah, so that's me. I'm good. And whatever you guys need, just let me know. I really love your group though. You guys all have a great energy.
Well, thank
yeah,
you.
you guys have questions for Sonia?
No, this answers so much in terms of the
so I did my
difference
job.
between-
That's good.
Yeah, but it helps understand the difference between like what you do and like a GoFundMe. I mean, that's huge. So for
Yeah.
me, I mean, it would be such an easy decision once I figure out what I need. Of course, the list is very long, but once I identify something, I mean, I would definitely contact your group.
I would almost encourage you though to have that phone call before you even pinpoint something, because
Really?
once you know what you need, it may almost be, I don't want it to be too late of a situation where you need to fundraise quickly. Like you want to give yourself as much heads up as possible to get the ball rolling. We always, especially if it's an expensive item, you know, anything it's in our guidelines that anything over $20,000 needs to be pre-approved.
Sure.
We like to try to get as much heads up as possible so that we can work with you throughout the entire process, work with the vendor, work with Because, you know, if all of a sudden 2 days from now we need all the money, you know, it's good to have as much heads up as possible in the process. Even if you aren't sure, there's no hurt in having that first phone call and getting your toes wet in that realm. So whenever you're comfortable, I would say make the phone call.
Okay, thanks, appreciate it.
All right, any other questions? Nikki, did you register? Do you want, I just want to make sure I have your email to send it to Sonny.
I did register.
Okay.
One thing that you brought up at the beginning, I tend to keep my spinal cord injury, I don't want to say secret, but I'm very private about it. So that's probably been a hard thing for me to try to go out and fundraise for things that could make my life better.
Absolutely. And I fully appreciate and respect that. And like I said, so at the very least, we can, you know, we offer to be able to keep the campaign pages private. And we have a lot of clients that keep their campaign pages private. So that's something that you could talk to the coordinator about and see what they do to do that fundraising. I can't say I can answer that because I've never dealt with that end of things of what's best to fundraise when you're doing that. Maybe it goes percentage of sales nights or more things out into the community that's maybe a little more anonymous, that the coordinators could probably help you figure out.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Awesome. I just wanted to share a couple other things with you guys. What's that?
Oh, I'm still up. There you go. Okay, good.
Yeah. And then,
All right. Great. Here we are.
so a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about for the support group, and hopefully you ladies will want to join us. So this happens every Tuesday at 7. So our next support group is actually August 11th. Let me do
Every second Tuesday of the month.
Yeah, it's every, oops, how did I end up here? Hold on. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
You said every Tuesday.
Oh, I did, good for me. Yeah, every second Tuesday of the month. So, so our next one is going to be August 11th. It's going to be bowel and bladder programs. So I actually separated those. Those are going to be separate for men and women so that we can feel more comfortable. So the women we're going to meet at 7, and then the men's is going to meet at 8 o'clock. September 8th, we're going to do pain management and medical cannabis. I might have a guy that's going to come on and talk about medical cannabis. And I mean, I'm in Illinois. In Georgia, what is their stance on that, Nikki?
CBD is legal, has minute trace of THC. THC isn't legal yet, but they're working towards it. Me personally, I do it on my own, and that is the only thing that takes away the chronic pain and the muscle spasticity in my legs when I try to walk.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
What do you use for spasticity, out of curiosity?
It's really weird because a spinal cord injury, no one has the same anything. When I take baclofen or gabapentin, my right leg was the last one that came back, and I have right foot drop. It will actually make it go peg leg like a pirate, and I can't bend it when I walk. So that's what happens when I take the anti-spasm medicine. So the cannabis works best for me.
Yeah. Which one do you take for it? I got crazy spasms. I was just curious. Which cannabis do you take? Which product?
Wow. I don't know if you're talking about sativa or indica.
Well, edible, sativa, there's a lot of varieties.
Okay.
I've been in deep, so I've tried a lot of them.
I'm just now trying to find someone who I can get edibles from because it being illegal in Georgia. But
Yeah.
I have used edibles before in the past, and it didn't give you foggy brain, but it did take away the pain. So I was very pleased with that, and it lasted longer than it would if you were to smoke it.
Yeah, that's in general. I use a lot of the edibles too. But so we'll save all of that conversation for September 8th. We'll get in a little bit deeper into that one in pain management. And then October 13th, we're going to talk about accessible places to go in Chicago and surrounding areas. Candace is going to help with that one and give us some good places to go. And then November 11th is we're going to talk about medical trials. I'm in one right now. And then some specialized equipment. And then I'll probably also talk about Sunny again when we do that. Sunny, I might have you join us just,
Please.
you know, so then after we talk about FBS bikes and exoskeletons. And then December 8th, we're gonna talk about dating and sex after spinal cord injuries. So that's gonna be a separate one too with women and men. So that way people can feel more open to talk about things. So, and then I wanted to invite you guys because the support group, I really want us to kind of take on challenges in our lives. Because sometimes you go to these support groups and you're like, oh, okay, well, that's great. I did this thing. I saw some stuff. I got some information, but then you don't do anything with it, right? So I want to empower you guys to do something with the information. So I want you guys to try to take on 1 to 2 challenges, okay, before the next event, okay? So one of them is to set up a fundraiser, even if it's something small, like maybe you just need $200 for something. I don't know. Give me a good example, Sonny. What if you need like $200 for something?
How about your new traveling shower chair?
There
Yeah.
it is, new traveling shower chair, right?
Absolutely.
So like just set up something small, like get your feet wet. It doesn't have to be anything big. And then I think once you have that video out there, and then you get money for the shower chair, and then you're like, oh, I can do this. So I just want to like really try to help you guys get motivated, because I think in our lives we have so much going on all the time that we don't always use the information that we get every day. And then also on projectawaken.us, which is our website, I want to also, I'm going to show you guys the website too, really quick. So the website is projectawaken.us, and we have made an event calendar. Let's see if I know how to know this. Hold on. Can you guys see my Zoom screen right now? Does it
You
say
see your
Zoom?
PowerPoint, yeah.
Oh, you see the PowerPoint. Let me change learning how to do this.
How does that? Oh.
Cloud. All right. All right. Where's it at? I lost it. All right, let me stop sharing for a minute. And then I'm gonna share this one. And then,
I see.
Help, hope, live.
okay, do you guys
There
see?
you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Project Awaken website. So it's really just to help motivate people with disabilities and different things to get active. So we have Get Active during COVID. So there's a huge calendar of events to help you stay active. So I also want to challenge you to just pick one of these out. Maybe one a week, but just one maybe before the next month. I know Candace does a lot of them. Are you still doing the Adaptive Adventures ones? Candy?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was doing the Dare to Try ones, but then they started interfering with other things, so I need to get back in it. Michelle, have you tried any of these?
The Adaptive Adventures in Chicago? No.
Well, these are all virtual events. So they're all Zoom calls. So everybody can do these from wherever you want to, wherever you're at. So
Oh,
this is,
no, actually, I haven't. So I've just actually been YouTubing a lot of stuff for strength.
you know what I
So-
like about these is I get inspired because I see other people working out and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, that's like a good position. Or, oh my God, I didn't know that you can try to do that, you know? Like I see people get out of their chairs and they're doing different positions. And it
Right.
inspires me to see other people like doing stuff. So that's what I really like enjoy about it. And I also feel like I'm kind of part of a community a little bit, even though I'm not like with people in real,
Uh-huh.
like in person. So
Well,
that's,
I didn't realize this existed, so thanks.
I didn't either.
oh,
So that'll help a little.
all right, girl, I'm
I
gonna
do
send you
follow
the
a
link
couple.
again.
I do follow a couple paraplegic women though that do stuff, so that's been helpful. Just watching them do different things.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's interesting, and obviously we all have different levels and we're all very different. But a lot of these, they're really based on all people with disabilities, you know? So, and what I like about Dare to Try and Adaptive Adventures is they'll kind of show you different things to do depending on what your level of injury is or what your disability is. So they're very inclusive.
And also with Adaptive Adventures, they put all their stuff on YouTube. So you can always just go on YouTube and pull up Adaptive Adventures and pick a video that you want to try.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Jenny, I gotta let you go. The computer's kind of freaking out here.
All right, cool. Thanks for coming. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Thank you, Sunny. I
Nice
appreciate
to
it.
meet you, Candace. Absolutely.
It was good meeting everybody tonight.
All right, cool. So that's the main thing I have. So take on some challenges before next month. So reach out to Sunny, set up a fundraiser, get that video done. I'm gonna do it. Maybe
I
I'll
wanna
stop
do it.
mine and then I'll go with you guys and then see what we can do for my.
We would love to have you, Jenny. I love your energy. I can sense that you'd be really successful with us.
Thanks. Yeah, it'll be fun. So.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
All right.
And I definitely want to share this calendar. This is awesome. We were trying to get something like this together for our clients and we just couldn't do it. So I definitely want to share this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let me know. And then if there's some other events, I actually manage all of it. I learned how to do this whole website thing. My fiance, he's a social media guru. He has one of the reasons I went to India is because he's in India too. So he actually runs a social media company. So he's kind of trained me on this. It was just annoying to tell people how to do stuff. So I was like, just teach them how to do it so I can delete it or update it, or I can do whatever I want. But telling somebody every time you want something, it was too much. So it was easier just to figure it out myself and then do it. So, but yeah, it's pretty fun. And then I've actually gotten some places that are saying, hey, can you add me to your calendar? So that's been huge for me. So that's cool. I want to do it for like every state, like long term, but let's see. It's the dream.
It's quite an adventure. Our resource directory packet project took us 8 months, so it's definitely a project.
Yeah. Well, this was a COVID event, so I had time to do this because of COVID. So
Yeah.
So cool. All right, cool. So I hope I see all of you guys. Feel free to send your links for fundraisers. If you guys want to send your fundraisers, I'll post them on my Facebook too. So let me know. I would love to repost your fundraisers. So, yep, would love to.
You're looking skinny.
I am? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thank you. So that's good. I didn't get the COVID fat yet. So easy to happen to people.
Well, thank you for everything. I got to go too. So
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much, Jenny. This was awesome.
nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Sonny.
Nice to meet you.
ladies. I
Nikki.
appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Sonny.
All right. Bye. Have a great night.
All right, bye. You too.